Wonderful.
Good morning. Okay. It's a doctor day for me. Well, gastroenterologist day for me. Or gastro. We're just going to say gastro from here on out. I've had the same gastro for 7 years, 8 years. And last year she retired. So, at my request, she picked the best person who is still in that practice to go to, because I don't like change, and the less change there is to this, the better. So, yeah. And it's another female. Oh. So now, I'm off to meet my new gastro, and hopefully she will not be horrible. Otherwise, I will have to find another one. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm really just kind of diddling around because it's a long drive and it's raining and I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Don't make me go, Mommy. Please don't make me go. Okay. Oh, what joys I will have. I don't know why it picked today to rain. Just a light rain. You can kind of hear it on the roof. Yeah. But I'm sure by the time I get down there, it'll be a veritable downpour. So I have a horrible time getting to and fro. To and fro. I wonder where that came from. To and fro. We'll have to do a study on that someday. Because gosh knows I love studying. Okay. I gotta go. I'm just gonna keep putting it off. I'm gonna keep talking. And I'm gonna have a 30-minute long first section of this vlog of just me babbling away trying to find excuses not to go. So let's go. Okay, I made it here. A little bit early, but I made it here. So, let's talk. Let's talk about music. I've been musically inclined pretty much my whole life. It wasn't until I was probably 15 or 16 that I picked up my first guitar. The playing that I can do, I learned by ear. I couldn't read a lick of music if I tried. I was in high school band, or junior high school band, and it was horrible. I was awful at it. I quit after the first semester because apparently I was the only one who was ever off key with their trumpet. I did not pick the trumpet. My dad picked the trumpet. I wanted to play drums. I wonder why he picked that. He regretted it. He didn't realize that the drums came with just a little drum pad that didn't make any noise. But back to this on the hand. Yeah. I never really got proficient enough at a guitar that I could play it and play it in a band. I was able to write songs, not the music, but the songs themselves. And in my head, I could hear what I wanted the music to be like, so I could kind of sketch it out on guitar. My first band, we won't talk about because it was not a good band. And by not a good band, I mean it was mostly punk rock, and it was a lot of swearing and yeah. My second band, which we called Morbid Pleasures, I went for shock value, but there was no swearing. Again, I couldn't play guitar, so I was writing the songs and then showing them how I thought it would sound. You know, I had a guitarist who was very good. He was a great guitarist. His name was Dan. And I would hash it out with him, and we'd work through it, and then he would improve it greatly. And from there, we would usually work with the rest of the guys and get everything hashed out. We had several original songs and quite a few cover tunes. Mostly we just played for ourselves. I had a little garage studio that we had made. I think I'd mentioned it before that we had to insulate it and try to as best to soundproof it because the neighbors were always calling the police on us. Policeman lived next door, or across the street I should say, so he was always coming over. He'd just stand there at the door because there was a window I could see him. Couldn't hear him. I'm gonna have to continue this. I need to go inside, sorry. I'm here inside. I will have to move this past the story I was telling. I will continue the story later, which won't make sense if I put this here. Anyway, I'm in the waiting room now. It's kind of noisy, so I'm not going to try and vlog in here. This is the part I hate the most. Sitting in the office waiting. I keep thinking I hear somebody coming, but then they walk right by. I hit to get blood work now. I hate needles. It's just kind of get around the room, take it all in, make sure there's no people there. Yes, isn't that a beautiful room? Beautifully tiny room. I promise I will finish the music story. It's going to be in 2 parts. I decided to just finish it at the end here somewhere. And then y'all can figure it out from there. Why do I do this big smile? I don't know. I just do. It's very attractive. Security guard. Camera off. Okay. Let's try to finish up that story about music now. So anyway. Our band Morbid Pleasures, I guess we had our own tunes plus cover tunes. Genre-wise, we would have been considered a cross between hardcore and heavy metal. Metalcore, I believe it's called. Anyway, my guitarist and I had this one song that I had written that we just, for the life of us, could not get music to it. We tried everything. I mean, we worked at it for weeks. And one day, as a joke, he tried something different with it. And it worked. The problem was that the music he had come up with was country. It was the only way you could get the the song to work. The lyrics were far from anything that a country singer would sing. uh, we played it maybe, after we got it all figured out. We played it maybe once, and it was too much. I mean, I could barely keep a straight face while we were playing it. I would start giggling or something because of the country music playing, and the things I was singing just didn't match. Um, yeah, and now the music I do is all electronic. I found that it's much easier just to work on my own. Not that I don't think other people can add to what I'm doing, it's just that it's easier for me to put the thoughts together in my head this way over on a computer. I don't have to rely on somebody else to figure out what I mean. I just do it. It's so much fun. And I think next we'll talk about the music I'm doing now, but not on this vlog because it's already ran kind of long. So I've been not feeling well for pretty much the rest of the day. I had dinner and I just felt like crap. So I'm going to say peace, rock on, be good, people.